Hey everybody, it's Heiden, and I'm back with the Macho versus Heiden campaign. It's March 6, 1942. Hopefully by now you've seen my little update video. The last few turns here have been really slow, so there wasn't much to show you, so I did an update video preceding this one. Hopefully you've seen it and now you're caught up on what's been going on. Okay, we're done with night bombing because the moonlight has reduced. So I'm off the hook for the next few weeks of that. Thank goodness too, that was annoying. Okay, I'm just clean up some dot bases here. That's all that is. Wow, this turn's looking to be kind of slow again. Oh man. Ah, one of my big air missions was canceled today. All right, but that one isn't. So. All right, guys, got a big raid going into Tuyun today. Hopefully, we tear this place up real good. Oh yeah, man. So look at guys, this is just proof again that he has absolutely zero flak and or supply here. My bombers are flying at 6,000 feet now. You saw no puffs of flak, so we're hitting Tuyun and causing huge damage here and taking his supply away, and there's nothing he can do about it. He'd have to fly aircraft in here to do something about it, and at the rate that we're damaging this base, he's not even going to be able to operate aircraft here. So he'd have to LR long-range cap us from like Yang, and that's not nearly as effective as, you know, them being indigenous cap to the hex. Yeah, dude. Airbase supply hits. This good. Okay, here we go, guys. I got my Sally's finally out of Manila, and I'm gonna really start upping the ante on Bataan with bigger aircraft that can take more flak damage. Yeah, dude. See? 60 Sallies hit this place. We're getting good supply hits and good damage to the base. That's what I need right there. Sonia's, I have them coming up a little higher to try to stay out of the flak a little bit more. Alright, good. So the Sonias are going to fly higher and the Sallies down lower because they have better durability and can take the hits. Good stuff. Yep, I'm liking it, guys. Good hits on Bataan today. Finally. I'm thinking about moving some more Sallies there as well. Just, I want to plaster it. Jeez, why bother? A single aircraft sweeping? It's coming in kind of late. Oh, I got Lily's here too, guys. I brought everything. Nice. And that's, guys, we got these many hits today with heavy cloud. Some more Sallies coming into Tuyun, and there's nothing to stop them. Excellent. Oh, some more. Okay, I'm liking that AM phase. We got some good hits on some bases that I needed. Not all of them, but most of them. Like Poppin got rained out. Uh-oh. Observed Allied aircraft. Followed by Allied aircraft, huh? Looking at the sighting reports in the lower left-hand corner. Looks like he's got some PPYs up there in the Aleutians. Alright. It's good for me. Alright, let's see what we get for land combat here. Okay, this is a bombardment attack. Just kind of probing around and kind of feeling out, see how he's doing here. Oh! Ooh. That wasn't... that wasn't... We didn't trade particularly well with that. Yeah, we lost more than he did. I don't like that. Okay, I think we're back to kind of waiting a bit. And we did chip away at something here, but it's not really enough to justify this. Alright. This is my deliberate attack by basically one division. I'm just trying to push these guys back out of the hex here. And there they go. And we're just going to have to keep dealing with this, guys, until... basically, they're all dead. He's trying to get all of these units to respawn in Chungking. So either I attack him or he attacks me, but he's going to keep suiciding them into me no matter what. So it does me no good to sit on this because... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Uh-oh. That recon regiment was not supposed to do that. Oops. Anyway, yeah. So anytime he's sitting in my hex here, I'm not generating oil and fuel, oil and resources. So like, what am I doing? Might as well just push him back out. Okay, Japanese bombardment at Taiyun. And we're gonna get a good look at what he's got here. Yeah, we're kind of on parity here. I'm not loving it. He got a lot of reinforcements in here, as I told you yesterday, so just kind of stuck. We're going to need more troops. Alright. I'm going to try to get these guys. I've been working on this Chinese core for a while. I want it out of here already. Hopefully today's the day they break. Sure looks like it. Yep, we got him. Nice. That's actually the absolute best direction that they can retreat right now. They way out here where they can't hurt anybody. So, another Chinese core, and look at that supply malice. He's got no supply, guys. He's in trouble. That unit's out of here now. And this is a bombardment attack by one of my collections here. I'm trying to see what he's got in this hex here, because there's a lot of troops here. So let's run it and see kind of what we're dealing with here. There's a lot of Chinese troops in this hex. Jeez, there's a lot. This is one heck of a death stack. Holy moly. Oh, guys, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. So there's 160,000 Chinese troops here. And out of all of that, they only have 1,782 AV. And look what we just did. He's screwed. You know what this tells me? He's got no supply at all. And these guys are not healing themselves up. So he is super weak. He's super weak here, guys. We have 6,000 AV in this hex. We're going to blow right through this, guys. This is actually the best case scenario The dominoes are going to start falling really fast, really soon because of this. He's, wow. All right, that's good. Okay, little dot base action here. Cox's Bazaar, the base that I landed at last turn, just to do it, just because. We got it. And another dot base. I'm just going to start cleaning these dot bases up down here because we have the time to do it. What? Huh. Oh, that's weird. Thought they'd already gotten out of there. Anyway. Some bases expanded there. That's good for me. We should have a pretty decent point stay on this turn. Upgrading my sub chasers. Those ones are going to get type 2, type 95s, mod 2s, make it more effective. Sub hunters. Okay, another port unit and a aviation battalion. All right. This was a good turn. I'm going to definitely show you this one. I'm happy with this. Aircraft losses today. 0 aircraft losses for me. Woohoo! Guys, we had bombers going up the yin yang, and we took no ops losses today. That's excellent. Ship sunk, nothing this turn. Army loss points went up 2 for us and about 30 for him. I like that. And the score actually went up a fair amount here. His basically did not go up, so the base expansions that we got definitely contributed nicely to that score. So we're looking at about 3.55 to 1 right now. All right, so it looks like we had a ship sighted here. This is detected. So what I'm going to do here, do you see that? I don't know if it's coming from ADAC or ATU or any of these other bases here. So I'm going to pull back a little bit closer to my lines just so he can't see us. I'm pulling all of these ships back a bit. I don't want him seeing them anymore. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, China, man, I got some good news happening here. Other than the fact that this recon regiment pursued when it was supposed to not. Oops. So I need these guys to retreat and not get killed. Although I don't think he's got the AV to really do anything to us here. With no supply. Okay, so you guys see that he is moving to probably about 400 AV of Chinese troops towards Lanchao. I'm in the process of getting reinforcements there right now. These guys are going to help build up the forts. And I've got SNLF unit and a mixed brigade on the way. Hopefully that's enough to hold it. Really, really good result in this hex. My bombardment completely obliterated him. I'm surprised at how well that went. So we're going to keep up that bombardment. Put all these guys into combat mode. And put these guys to bombard everything that can. Yeah, most of my artillery made it. Unfortunately, the infantry is still lagging behind here. Looks like we need one more day to get everybody in there. But that's cool. We'll get him in there. We busted him out of here, and these guys retreated south, which puts them in some really crappy terrain. That's going to take him forever to get back to his lines. He's looking at a month of walking just to get these units somewhere where they can do something. I successfully extracted my division that kind of went off on its own there. It's now back with the main body here. 2,600 AV of troops just sitting here kind of waiting. I got a pretty big blocking force in front of me here on good terrain. And this unit is probably more effective than this one is, okay? I don't think these guys have taken the losses that these ones have. So I don't think I can break through here right now. But we're definitely going to break through here. He's so weak. Super weak. So in about 2 turns. Like, these guys should all be getting into hex next turn, right? When we get in there, we're going to break through here quickly. And then the dominoes are going to fall rapidly as we go through Kienko. And we're going to flank this collection of troops. So he's got 2 options there, right? He can fall back to Chungking, or he can stay here. If he stays here, fine. That means we get around him and get into Chungking. Now, if he falls back, this 2600 AV here just pushes in as well and gets into Chungking with the rest of these guys. And he's really in trouble at that point. So things are looking really nice in China right now. Oh, and I also got my armored car units are driving up the road towards Yan'an. I'm finally going to take this base. It's been a while, but it's wide open now. All the troops that were guarding it are now here. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. Why not? I wish I could say the same is good at Tuyun. So he's got 2300 AV here. The bad news is that it's there. The good news is that he's got no supply at this base at all. We just smashed this base last turn, took no losses, inflicted heavy supply losses on him, which is great. But the Chinese troops, even with no supplies, sitting on this kind of terrain, are still really hard to take out. And he's got more troops here now than he ever did before. So we're kind of just going to have to wait until I get reinforcements, or the pressure from the north compels him to retreat. But I'm not breaking through here for the time being. Looking at Burma, these Chinese troops are moving quickly now. We got 84,000 here, another 12,000 there. More troops coming up the road this way. It's about time for us to, I had to fall back here, so. I don't know what happened there. I did something wrong. Anyway, I've pulled back to this hex, and I'm bringing in the last little pieces of this 55th Division, and we're going to form up on this terrain here and entrench. I'm bringing up reinforcements as well. I've got a tank regiment that we're going to go ahead and send in here to bolster the line, because I think what we're looking at here is a Chinese counterattack from Lashio. So I'm going to get back on this good train. I'm not going to sit and get surrounded here, because now I own this whole hex, right? Whereas he owned that whole hex. We're gonna fall back here and defend a while. My capture of Akyab and Cox's Bazaar are complete. These are free bases for me. No reason not to take them. I'll just sit here and chill. Cool. All right, still got a lot of subs out here, but I'm not worried about them. Because, as I showed you before, we're about to unleash this crazy collection of ASW aircraft on these subs and get them skedaddling back towards Ceylon. Nothing happening here, guys. What I need to do is pack up this unit, load troops, and we're going to send them back to Singapore. We're done. No more dot bases out here to capture. We got them all. Cool, man. All right. Unfortunately, my bombing raid on Balikpapan got canceled for whatever reason. I'm assuming weather. Yeah, it was weather. But I still got a bunch of bombers just ready to go. They're set on ground attack here to start whittling away at his units here. And these guys are still coming. 285 AV worth, about to cross over in about 3 days. So I really need to get these bombers flying to try to reduce these troops while I can. We're going to go in there and hopefully take it the second time in conjunction with heavy bombing. All right. Looking into Philippines, we did not do so well with our bombardment this last turn, so I'm calling that off again. We're not ready yet. He's still got too much supply here. So we're just going to keep hitting the airfield. But this is the most damage I've seen on this airfield to date. We've been having a heck of a time because he's got so many engineers here. But now with all my Sallies here, because they had nothing else to do, they were just chilling. These are just perfect for this. And we're not going to take a lot of ops losses doing this because the aircraft don't have very far to fly. Right, it's 1 hex over. So we're gonna have this base suppressed to the point where he couldn't even cap trap us if he wanted to in about 2 turns. All we need is some good weather, and it's done for. And then we can really start hammering away at his supply stocks with those air-based supply hits, and bombard when we can. And eventually, this is just going to fold up and shrivel up. And oh, somebody's 4-banger car just drove by. I have my window open. Looking down here in the South Pacific, it's so quiet, guys. There's nothing going on here at all. Got the troops out of Nadi last turn. They just arrived in Numea, so I'm unloading these guys. And the next thing I'm going to do here is actually start packing up other unneeded units. So if I take a look at here, if I load troops, do I really need a naval HQ here? Maybe for some rearming or something or another. But I don't need this big old thing here, so we're going to pack these guys up and get them out of here. Yeah, we're just going to pack those guys up. And we're going to, well, no. Back. We don't need that many. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to separate these guys. We really only need one to do it. So we're going to load up this Southwest Area fleet. Okay. And what I'm going to do with the rest of those cargo ships that are now in port is I'm going to start pulling out some of these resources, right? There's just a bunch of resources sitting at Numea. I don't really need them, but hey, they're there. I'll take them. So we'll just take these ships. So these ships bring troops down and supplies. And when they go back, I try to have them loaded with something. So we're going to take back a naval headquarters and take back some resources and deposit those back in Rabaul and eventually ship them home. Why not? I mean, I have plenty of resources from my other sources, but, you know, why send them back empty? And that's it. That's the turn. Really happy with, for the most part, with how things are going in China. He is in serious trouble here, guys. I'm loving this up here. We're looking to possibly break through sooner than later. Way sooner than I thought. I thought he had a couple 2,000-3,000 AV here. He's got 1,700, and it is not healthy. So, hopefully we'll be in Chungking here by May. Maybe sooner. Catch you guys on the next one.